Speaking of trying new things, I'm trying new music through StreamYard. I hope you can hear that. A little rockin' feeling. Happy Tuesday to everyone. I hope you're having a magical week. I can't wait to dive in today to really unpack how we can overcome fear and this one tip that can change everything. So if you're just joining us, join us, say hello. Honestly, in total transparency, I don't always get to see always get to see the interactions. So when you're on here, please comment so I can see that you're on here, because I don't always get to see the interactions on this format, okay? So, all right, my friends, who's ready to start to unpack this, okay? The fear of overcoming new things and the bridge to nowhere. If you're curious, stay with us. I'm going to share with you the bridge to nowhere and what that means for all of us in business, okay? So I'm going to invite you. The thing that we struggle with most is the one thing that will hold us back in life and business. I've seen it for decades around the clients that I served behind the therapist chair, the clients that I served in the past in the coaching world, or the clients that I serve now. And so I'll tell you, those barriers, those blocks, those challenges, even though they are kind of like the silent killer to our expansion. I feel really delayed here. Hopefully that's not coming across on your end. But those are the things that hold us back. Those are the things that keep us small. Those are the things that keep us up at night. Those are the things that prevent us from having the impact that we like. And so we are going to be bringing you a live audience event that is like none other. I have never seen this, in this format before. We've partnered with Comedy Works. So if you have something that has been holding you back, that has been preventing you from having the impact that you would like to have in your life or in your business, I'm going to invite you to check the comments here. I'm going to put in the link that you can come and check out our Breaking Beyond event. This is limited seating. We are only taking on a certain number. And so I want to make sure that everyone has access to this. And we're bringing you some incredible influencers, national influencers and local celebrities. We have an amazing lineup. So I'm going to have you check that lineup, take a look at the link, and come and join. And we're going to be doing some really interactive, powerful, mind-blowing exercises to help us break beyond, okay? Whatever that limit is, whatever that challenge is, we're going to be breaking beyond that, okay? So speaking of breaking beyond, the one thing that comes up so often in the work that I do is the overcoming of fear in any capacity, okay? And today we're going to be talking about overcoming fear in trying new things. As entrepreneurs, I think it's hard to describe sometimes what I do on a regular basis. From day to day, I'm sure my staff is going like, what? Like, there's so many things that are thrown at me. There's so many, even though I have a team and I have a team for both companies, there are still things that get thrown to me. And sometimes I have the answers. Often I don't. I got to go either create the answer, figure out the answer, find the answer, or pull in my support team to figure it out. So we as entrepreneurs, as business owners, face challenges on a regular basis. All right. Now, for anyone that has been in business for some time, even in more than a year, knows that day to day can be very different from each other. And yes, there's consistencies and systems and structure to follow, but there's also a lot of other unknowns out there. And so the other day I was driving with my husband and daughter in the car, and we were driving down the street on a kind of a major I'd say a major street outside of our neighborhood, there was this huge bridge. And I'm actually, oh, I went to go add it. Oh, darn it. Let me see if I can add it real quick. I was trying to figure out how to add it here. I was so, give me 1 second. I'm going to see if I can add this because I want you to guys see this. Pause for suspense. It's not going to let me do that. All right, we're going to add this here real quick. So here we go. All right, we're going to add this so you guys can see this because literally this is what we saw driving. Now I had to go, layout. Is it going to let me do it? No, it's not going to let me show it. Oh, into a layout setting. Okay, give me 1 second. Speaking of trying new things, this is it, my friends. All the time, trying new things. I opened with a new song. We're trying a new way of doing things. Okay, here we go. Wait for suspense. Here we are. All right, so this is what we saw. All right, can you guys all see that? It is a bridge, right? And beautiful bridge just popped out of nowhere, okay? But here's the thing. The bridge goes nowhere. It literally is the on-ramp is on the other side, on the right-hand side, if you're looking at this, goes up, and if you can see, obviously, it goes to nowhere, okay, my friends? And honestly, like, I think that is the challenge, okay? For business owners that is starting out their new thing, it's like building a bridge to nowhere in the beginning, right? Now, if you have a direct sales or an MLM company that you're hopping into, or a franchise, there's systems and structure. When you purchase that company or join that group, there's already a bridge. The bridge goes somewhere, okay? It takes you there. But in entrepreneur world, it's just like this. It is literally a bridge to nowhere. We are building it from ground zero, okay, with the knowledge, the expertise that we have at that time, okay? And for most people, and this is a bold statement, but I partner and connect with Metro State University in Colorado, and we know from the statistics, I'm on their advisory board, we know from the statistics that most college students graduate with little or no business experience unless they're going into the corporate world. In the corporate world, yes, they get all of it, but oftentimes the corporate world is working for someone in the corporate world and not on an entrepreneurial journey, okay? So we don't know what we don't know, and there's a lot of things that are coming to us new from us building the business to the next level, to the next level, to the next level, to the next level. There's always new information, and I think sometimes that holds us back because it's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying for us to take on and break beyond that. And I see so many folks miss the mark and just settle for this small little piece of what they could be doing. And I think every entrepreneur, in order to be successful for the long haul, they have to be constantly breaking beyond what they don't know, breaking beyond the uncomfortability, breaking beyond their comfort zone, breaking beyond all of the barriers, the blocks, everything, every mental capacity, every mental story that we've told ourselves, every excuse, every limitation that doesn't support us in our journey. And so again, I'm going to invite you to come and join us at that Breaking Beyond. But here's the thing is that we have to break beyond things, not just once, but it's not one and done. It's again and again and again. And, you know, in all honesty, you know, most of us that that sign up for entrepreneurship do not realize that the Breaking Beyond is an ongoing membership. That we just maybe didn't realize that is a forever plan, okay? And there's no canceling it. There's no delaying payment of it. It is coming whether we like it or not, okay? And so we've got to be in a place of figuring out how to overcome the fear. And I will tell you one powerful tip to overcome fear of trying new things, okay? So stay tuned for that. So here's the thing, is that when we start to really embrace where we're at in the path that we're on, again, just in this last week, I made a little note of some of the things that I've done just in this last week that are all new things. I was dealing with a staff member that wasn't meeting expectations in a certain area, okay? I was figuring out how to get my computer, like go without my computer because my computer is in the computer hospital, okay? It had a minor heart attack. Hopefully it's can get rehabilitated, but it's absolutely terrifying to be without computer. How many of you have been in this boat with me, can share, like, it's been since Wednesday, so tomorrow will be one full week without my computer, and trying to run a business without a computer is a little challenging, okay? And so that is something new today, this week. I'm taking a new course to better myself and my understanding and knowledge on this certain business process. And so I'm always learning new things, right? And so that bridge to nowhere is because we are creating it. That's because we are actually setting it out and allowing ourselves to develop it as we go. That's the challenge. That's the frustration. Oftentimes in business ownership is not necessarily knowing, because we're growing it, we're putting down the foundation as we go. And that, my friends, creates a lot of fear for a lot of people, especially the way we process things. Like, for a lot of people, being out of the unknown zone for any length of time is scary and terrifying. And not knowing what the next step is, not knowing, from a financial standpoint, if you don't know how to read your numbers, not knowing, where the next client's going to come from, not knowing, those systems and structure. I have clients still to this day that have a business for 5, 6, 7, one was 9 years. I think that's the longest one. 9 years, that did not have systems, did not have standard processing, what am I trying to say? SOPs, standing operating procedures, after 8, 9 years, right? And so to me, okay, the standing operating procedures is our path to known, right? It's the known, duplicatable, repeatable processes and procedures that allow us to create that comfortability, that allows us to create that knowing, right? And so here's the thing, the number one tip in creating and moving beyond fear and overcoming fear of trying new things really is, and I will tell you, we're going to be unpacking some more at our live event, but one of the things is being in a place of curiosity. And for many reasons, because if we can stay in a place of curiosity, it just opens up so many doors for us. It opens up so many more possibilities to us. And it's almost like that bridge to nowhere where I was talking about earlier, is that, hey buddy, come here. You can probably hear him in the background playing. When we can stay in curiosity of what is taking shape, it creates a very powerful place to be in, because I always used to be, and this is how I was taught, and I think a lot of us were taught like me, in the sense that you have to have this direct path and you have to know what this is and then backtrack it and have SMART goals and all of this, and that's important. But so often we get blinded by, we put these blinders on with not really allowing ourselves to play in a place of curiosity, in a place of where the possibilities lie. And so we often will shut down opportunities because we're so narrow focused on having this happen. And so when we get into a place and we can keep it, and I always tell people, it's like being able to do this, and I think this is a skill that you have to massage, okay? Not everyone is equipped with this, okay? I know I wasn't, and I had to kind of grow into it, but being able to see big picture, but also take care of the details. And those are two different parts of the brain that's being activated. And so how can I look at the big picture of that beautiful landscape that has not been created yet, AKA this beautiful landscape of our business that has not been created yet, but also understanding the steps that requires to create the highway, right? Or the road, be, creating the foundation. Okay, now how do we put on the walls? How do we create, and build the internal part of the house, and then to put on the roof, right? And then we get to go fill it with all the fun stuff, right? And so just like our business, being in a place of curiosity allows us to keep open to all the pieces, and it allows that fear to be like, okay, I got this. I'm not really sure how it's going to work out. And I often will say the how is not up to us. And I know that's a bold statement to say, but if we can let go of the quote how, okay, took me years to master this, and now I'm just like, okay, not mine. Just the other night, I was asking this big question, and I'm like, okay, the how is not mine. It's not mine to figure out. And so I'm just going to take the next best step. I'm going to be curious in the process. I'm going to be open to possibilities. I'm going to be open to those conversations. And those that have been following me for some time know and understand that when we tap in the energy realm and we incorporate that into it, then we weave that in. Oh my goodness, the beautiful alignment and the dance that gets created is powerful. It's a powerful place to be. It's a powerful place to stay in when we're creating a business at any level, whether you're starting at the foundation, whether you're building your blocks, whether you've honestly built the whole dang house and now you're ready to build the next one, or maybe you're ready to retire that one, or maybe you're ready to move on from that one. Whatever that place is, we're always going to be faced with new things, new opportunities, new situations, circumstances that we've never been in before. I was just, where was I at the other day? And I said, oh my gosh, this is such a first for me. And I was kind of surprised because it was, I don't remember what it was now. I was like, oh, this is fun. This is a first for me. Now I'm going to have to think about what that was. Anyways, but I'll have to look at my evidence journal. But I was like, oh, this is really neat, right? And I came from a place of curiosity. I'm just sitting here and like going, wow, I can't believe I've been in business this long and I've never been faced with this. And so instead of being like, I can't believe this is happening, whatever, like I just was like, oh, this is kind of cool. I have not been faced with this before. Cool. How are we going to do this? Let's go to a place of curiosity. And here's the thing. I love, out of all the emotions, one of the brilliant parts of curiosity is this. Curiosity activates the whole brain. And when we activate the whole brain, we have access to more neural pathways. We have access to all of this juicy information that wouldn't normally be accessible to us. And so when we stay in a place of curiosity, we open ourselves up to the ideas, solutions, creativity that allows us to really walk forward with ease in our business and creating with more ease. So, yummy. So if you are tired and you know that you are done, getting stuck in the muck, as I like to call it, I'm going to invite you to come to our live event where we're going to be breaking beyond some of those barriers, baggage, and blocks, and allow ourselves to be inspired and create an actionable plan that allows us to move forward with more ease. in our business and tapping into, turning in, and tuning into the energy that can make our lives so much easier. Yes or yes? Yes. All right, my friends, it's been absolutely delightful. I'm going to drop in that chat one more time so that you guys can have that link. And let's come check it out. Look who we have on the lineup. We've partnered with Comedy Works, so we're so excited to be in an incredible space. If you've not checked out any events there, it's mwah, spectacular. And Wendy Curtis, the owner, has done some incredible things, and what she's done, her story is absolutely unbelievable as well. And we're so grateful to be partnering with them. So make sure that you check that out and come be a part of this event that will be like no other. And there may be a few surprises. Okay, I'm just going to say that. For those that like surprises. All right, my friends, take a look at that event. Otherwise, you can also just, oops, that's not what I wanted. Take a look at the ticker below. It is September 23rd, Breaking Beyond. It's a live experience. Go to the website, Talking with Terry, and you can find more details about that event. Sign up, you, your friend, your neighbor. It's going to be an incredible time, so I can't wait to see you, meet you, and see what you're doing to break beyond any of your barriers, challenges, and blocks. And as always, my friend, be bold, be brave, be fearless, be the magic of you. Massive love, big hugs, and we will see you next week.